everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Nuclear Throne. We're gonna random, we're gonna get Fish. Cutest character, so useless, unfortunately, in my opinion. Now, apparently, the way that it works now is that Fish can dive roll in any direction. I still consider the dive roll to be among the worst possible secondary or active powers in the game, I guess you could call them. I gotta come up with an actual word for these at some point. Slugger, well, that's nice because we did just pick up a variety of shells here. Not seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore, but instead she sells shotgun shells, and we know what to use those for. Now there's one dude left. There's a couple dudes left up here, so this is good because I can possibly snag some more experience, enough to take me to level 2. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. That's rhino skin as well as throne butts. I'm gonna go with the rhino skin because I totally forgot what throne butt does for Fish. This is like a weird kind of dark area for this level, which is strange. Anyway, what I like about the random mode in... Oh, Jesus, took some very dumb damage there. What I like about the random mode in Nuclear Throne, which I talked about in the last episode, is that, you know, you random, and games are oftentimes over quickly, so you don't want to constantly have to hit random every single time. Instead, it'll just random a new character every time that you die, which I think is awesome, because, you know, certainly I don't want to play Fish forever, but he is the cutest goddamn character in the game, so if I could possibly figure out how to use him effectively, that would be awesome. I would absolutely, you know, I'm not a guy who's very concerned about collectibles or anything like that, but if there was like a Fish plushie, I would be all over that. Set up an affiliate program, I will tell people to buy it, we'll all get rich together, Flambert. You know, that's coming from someone who probably has substantially less money than people who sell, you know, what I hope are very successful games. But anyway, machine gun. Again, in my opinion, more or less a straight upgrade over the revolver. Extra bullets, very nice. I say it's not 100% literally a straight upgrade over the revolver because it does have lower accuracy, but the ability to go full auto is extremely important, and if you just tap the fire button, it's basically like using the revolver anyway. Bloodlust is probably what I'm going to go with here because we have a higher max HP than normal, which means that it's probably more viable. Mostly, I understand. People tell me, you know, Northern Lion, Bloodlust isn't that good. It's borderline worthless. Sorry, borderline worthless. You might be true, but I also can't internalize that because lifesteal is so goddamn good in so many of the games that I play. It's not even lifesteal, really. I guess it is kind of lifesteal because you're taking health from the enemy, not in a formal way, but... shotgun or slugger? I much prefer the slugger just for the concentrated rate or concentrated area of fire. This is a machine gun though. That's the slugger. And we should be able to kill Big Bandit with this very, very easily. Get used to the fact that I will probably never use the secondary active ability as Fish at all. So we might level up on this floor if we live. We still have to kill this Rattata down here, and it's the golden one who is the most annoying. I think he shoots slower, but he also, you know, does more shots, and also when he dies, there's like a pattern of bullets that appear from his body afterwards. So we definitely want to get in here and get the extra experience, and that is, yep, just barely going to take us to the next level. Last Wish is an absolute possibility at this point. I don't want the sledgehammer. Is there a Last Wish? No. Fire Eater. Fire Eater is probably what we will take. I don't hold out hope that we're going to live too much longer. If I pick up Rabbit's Paw, it might be more likely, but these rats do 2 damage. Actually, now I can survive because of Bloodlust, but Rabbit's Paw is really what I need. Oh, or an enormous med kit. That would work too. So let's pick that up, and we'll get this extra experience too, and immediately I will lose like half of the HP. Oh, no, almost all the HP that I gained, actually. Bad play there. It's okay. Shit happens, right? Might as well blow up this nuclear gas tank here before things get too tricky, and hopefully that'll dissipate, and we can move onwards. I would love to level up again. It seems like level 5 is like your run hinges on it to a certain extent. Most runs that I do don't get to level 5 after the end of the sewer level, as much as I would love them to. That appears to be a little bit rare, but it's a theoretical possibility. Do I prefer assault rifle or machine gun? I absolutely prefer the assault rifle, but it's a bad decision, I think, because I constantly run out of ammo when I use the assault rifle. So I think it's probably better for me to instead just go with the machine gun, try to be a little bit more prudent about my ammo usage, and obviously I'm using the shotgun primarily anyway. Thank God I took a Fire Eater. There are so many goddamn explosions in here. Oh, there's a medkit factory as well. Not a factory is not obviously the right word for what I'm trying to talk about here, but hopefully you understand. Oh my god. It was going so well there, and then just made a terrible decision. Okay, so we're gonna be Eyes again. Probably my least favorite character in the game. Yeah, I think I would even prefer Fish, but both of these guys, I basically just ignore the active ability, which is of course possibly like a major concern. What I will say is that Eyes does have some nice synergy. The mind control has some nice synergy with. Oh, there was some serious slowdown on that one. Has some synergy with. Why are these bullets? Do they really not reflect anymore? Did they nerf that? That would seem silly to me because that was like the main benefit of melee weapons is that they could reflect shots. Maybe not the main benefit. I guess the main benefit is that they don't use ammo. I'm gonna get rid of the screwdriver and take the crossbow. Oh, yep, there was experience that I missed. I tried to walk past that portal, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Yes, so with melee weapons, you can just, like, get enemies to move towards you. I could just pick up that other screwdriver, I guess, if I wanted to prove it. And then hit them when they move towards you. But I really think mind control, it's either one of those things that not too many people have realized the power of yet, so it's a well-kept secret, or, see, you can see a little bit of the effect of it pushing away bullets there, or it needs, desperately to be buffed a little bit, because I really do not see it being as strong as a lot of the other powers in the game. I also don't know what SMG. I quite honestly prefer the revolver to the SMG. I don't remember what Eye's passive effect is. I'm going to stick with the crossbow instead of the laser pistol. So I honestly don't know if maybe it gets more experience or there's something like passively that makes it better. Rabbit's Paw is obviously the greatest pickup in my opinion, and correlates very, very strongly with me actually having successful runs. So, there we go. Gotta use our crossbow to take out these very, very difficult enemies, and then everything else just kind of falls into place. Beautiful, we're gonna get a medkit, and then there's a Big Bandit right here. Which, quite frankly, is basically the ideal course of action if I don't die. Because he is, yeah, like 5 or 6 crossbow shots is enough to kill him. We level up, and we're going to be looking for probably extra stomach next, because that synergizes so nice. I think I got him. That synergizes so nicely with Rabbit's Paw, but I've talked about that ad nauseum before. So, Shovel is an interesting melee weapon. A lot of people consider it the best melee weapon because of its stupid large area of effect. I don't know if I necessarily agree. We're not going to level up here, or did we already level up? We already leveled up. We almost hit 2 levels there, actually. Extra stomach, yes. Or no, it's recycled gut. Rhino skin actually accomplishes borderline the same thing by giving us the extra HP we need to survive until we can hopefully get enough med kits to keep us at a reasonable degree of health. Okay, so we are going to use the crossbow for a lot of my killing needs at the start of this level, or at the very outset of this here. And the reason behind that is that we're in tight corridors, so it's a lot easier to hit enemies with like a one-shot, one-kill weapon that fires in a very tight spread like this in corridors like this. So we'll probably more or less exhaust our crossbow bolts, but that's fine. I'm not sure if you can pick up the crossbow bolts that you miss. Let's test it. Absolutely not. I think at some point maybe you'll be able to, but I can't say that with authority. So they just disappear after a certain amount of time. We have a screwdriver, we have a laser rifle, and disc gun. Okay. I want to see some of the new weapons. They probably show up after you finish like the first lap, though, so I doubt I will see those until a little bit later. Good, good, good. Now, do I want to take... Oh, no, we got so many bolts that I don't want to consider changing my weapon. Ah, yes! Okay, that was good enough. Extra stomach? No, that's recycled gut. Fire Eater is probably what we want to take here. So I would say, you know, to a certain extent, so far so good. Fire Eater, obviously a very important upgrade. Oh my god, what am I thinking? What am I thinking just walking in there? Very silly! Very, very silly. But, okay, now we can go back to our revolver. Oh, Jesus. Took way too much damage over the course of this. But again, with Rabbit's Paw, closest med kit could just be around the corner. But we can't afford to get hit even once. So, be smarter than you look! Okay, we did pick up a medkit, and a second medkit if I don't let it disappear. Means I can absorb a couple of shots now. Will we level up on this floor? I'm gonna guess no. We've got to be pretty close to the end of the level. Unless there's like a huge area up here. It's big. There's lots of explosions. which I like a great deal. Maybe more medkits. Machine gun. I would much prefer to take the machine gun as opposed to the revolver. And good, it did get sucked into the portal with us. So fuck the revolver. Now we've got a machine gun, which we can use to go full auto. And I don't really care about making these cars. Actually, you know what? I should make the cars explode. Because there's a very real chance that they could explode in a fashion that gives me a med kit. So those are pretty valuable. You might have heard me complaining about them in the past. Let's shoot this one with the crossbow bolts. And this one. We have so many bolts, I might as well at least check. Nope, nothing of value, but that's okay. Simplify this floor a little bit for ourselves, or this area, I guess. Now, the problem is I don't want to just, you know, shoot these guys from afar. I want to make sure I'm coming in here so that I can at least have the chance to pick up the experience that they drop. And I'm probably, you know, woefully underusing my special ability, but this is because I don't really understand it, so that's, I guess that's my defense. I'm bad, so that's why I'm not doing that thing that I should probably be doing. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that was a fun run. We at least had some, we tried. Let's put it that way. We are Plant Man. Bellsprout, as he is going to be colloquially known forever and ever. Bad damage so far, and bad play on the last couple of episodes, although we did beat Big Dog once. Certainly, I'm going to stick with the revolver for now. Certainly, I would love to improve my kind of efficacy lately. That was probably some of the worst shooting I've ever done. Oh, that could have been worse right there. And I'm using the revolver right now because I can trust myself to actually hit enemies with it, and thus the assault rifle's a little overkill right now. But later in the game will be very valuable. And we barely hit level 2, like probably 0 experience left over. Throne Butt. I don't like it as this character anymore, but is it better than, like, Back Muscle? We're going to take Back Muscle anyway. I don't like it, but I do think Throne Butt is probably maybe even been a little bit over-nerfed. Because there's no way that I am going to consciously, like, think about how much damage I've done to an enemy and be like, oh, does Snare work on this enemy now? Like, is it actually going to do damage? I would rather just, you know, set it and forget it by taking an upgrade that is basically just a passive. Oh, that was such awful damage. I would rather take something like Plutonium Hunger, obviously, of course, but that has not showed up yet, so I'm kind of a victim of circumstance to some extent. Now, this is a tough situation in here. Obviously, we want to get all the experience in here. This early experience is so important, but I need to do it without dying, which is also tricky. It appears that, like, almost all of the weapons... I think we got 2 SMGs and 2 sledgehammers. Whoop fucking E. Sign me up. We did level up, though, which is nice. Probably should have taken the sledgehammer instead of the revolver at this point. Yeah, we'll take Bloodlust. I mean, Bloodlust, again, I don't consider it... I don't value it as highly as I used to. But I'm going to take it regardless because the extra HP could be valuable. Probably equates to, like, 1 HP every floor, maybe. Might as well snare that dude. Just because, you know, when an enemy stands still, Snare is still very useful. I don't want to send the message that I don't think Snare is useful anymore since the Throne Butt nerf. Oh my god, I think Snare is super useful. I just think, there we go, steroids. I just think the Throne Butt upgrade is really bad. So as steroids, we had a very good run. His Throne Butt ability actually got buffed a little bit, so now, you know, he starts being able to dual wield. He also starts with less accuracy, but more ammo. So he starts with a lot of ammo. And what this means is that effectively I can, you know, do twice as much damage in the same amount of time whenever necessary. But I want to take kind of the right assortment of weapons to make this happen. So we'll get rid of 1 revolver to take a shotgun. And what do we have here? An assault rifle? Yeah, we'll get rid of our other revolver to take an assault rifle. So now I've got, you know, when an enemy's close to me, I can right-click, and when they're far away, I can left-click. That's the other way to do it, is, like, have 2 weapons readily available without having to shift back and forth between them. Now, we're going to have ammo problems as steroids, so one thing that we might want to look at is improving our ammo gain. But I'm going to get Plutonium Hunger first, because again, in my experience, this basically equates to plus X experience for the rest of the game, like plus 5% experience for the rest of the game, for example. So I think it's important to get that as soon as possible. I haven't really done any empirical analysis to see if it's valuable, and I never will, but in my heart of hearts, I feel that Plutonium Hunger early in the game is a pretty sizable upgrade. And if it helps you get just 1 more level, which is not unfeasible, then it's absolutely worth it, because that 1 extra level, you know, it's basically free at that point. You have Plutonium Hunger plus something else. So, I don't know why I'm still shifting weapons, by the way, but we have our assault rifle here. I know why I'm shifting weapons. That's just out of habit, isn't it? Oh, and we did level up again. Fantastic. That's not plutonium hunger. I think I probably could have gotten all of those regardless. Extra accuracy, slower enemy bullets, or extra speed. Oh, I accidentally just dropped my Xbox 360 controller on the ground. It's rage quit. I know that steroids has bad accuracy, so you might think that this is better. Yeah, why not? I almost never take Eagle Eyes. Mostly because I really feel like it's not a huge bonus. I would rather just spend extra ammo if I miss than spend an entire mutation. Is that another shotgun or is that a machine gun? It is a shotgun. Okay. Sometimes I get the kind of abilities confused here. So now this is the ideal situation because if we get close to Big Bandit, then we can shoot him with both barrels at once. And we will get close to Big Bandit because that's how we're going to deal with this. And with increased accuracy, actually, you know, I might actually want to stand far away from Big Bandit because the assault rifle is really good and also can help me stay out of harm's way. He's got to be dead, yeah. And there's another cache of experience down here, which I'll absolutely pick up. What is this? Assault rifle. Okay, so we already have one of those, obviously. Just kill this guy, and we're not going to level up. We're not also done with the floor, though, which I did not realize. Where is our final remaining enemy? Just one. Oh, no, there's an assortment of dudes down here. And there actually is a treasure chest as well, which I am looking to open. So let's do that. More shells? More bullets. That's good, too. And we're not going to level up, as mentioned. But we will be able to come down into level 2-1. And we're definitely going to hit level 4. Oh, I hate that enemy for that exact reason. And I'm very pleased with the way this is going so far. And especially so considering we have some poor, or items that I would normally consider fairly, or mutations, sorry, that I would normally consider pretty poor. So notice that the gray mice, they just explode into kind of like a puff of smoke. That's because I guess they don't want you to be able to farm them. They're the mice that are generated by the big rat, or rat, mice, whatever. It's all the same in my world, which I know offends like rat and mice pet owners, and I apologize for that. But, you know, as a non-mice or rat pet owner, I also, you know, have no idea what the difference between the two is, except they're different species, I guess, which is a pretty sizable difference. Now, we gotta kill this rat up here, or we're just gonna be stuck in this purgatory forever. Alright, thankfully he is dead, and we've leveled up, and that might be our last wish level, then, because I'm at 1 HP, and bad upgrades so far, I think, or bad mutations, but, you know, necessity is the mother of invention, right? And it was necessary for me to take some of these. Alright, so don't switch weapons. Gotta internalize that. It's just a waste of mental energy. Right mouse button, close range, left mouse button, far away. Now we have some extra weapons in here. Might as well do that. Please don't open the portal. Thank God. There's more experience over here. That's another enemy. That's assault rifle. Splinter gun. We gotta try it, right? So let's get rid of our shotgun, and we'll take the splinter gun instead. So it's like a crossbow that shoots multiple bolts at once. Get out of here, man! We'll see how it works anyway. We're done with this, obviously. We leveled up. Rhino skin is better than Last Wish. We'd almost certainly need Fire Eater as well if we're gonna have a chance to survive, but... Alright, so now... Oh, almost died already. Let's see how Splinter Gun really works. So I got 20 bolts. Let's just use one here. It looks like it shoots, like, fractured bolts, essentially. Now, remember, do not have Fire Eater. Can't do some of the things you normally like doing. It also causes enemies to have, like, huge knockback. Oh, my God. Medkit, thank you. Oh, and we're going to hit, like, nearly full health. Okay, so how do I like the Splinter Gun so far? Yeah, it seems fine. I'm not thrilled with it. There are probably other weapons as of right now that I, you know, on first glance like, but we'll have to test it a little bit and see how it kind of ranks in the tier. This is one of those roguelikes where I think you could absolutely do like a tier list or something along those lines. Roguelites, I guess you could say. Because I don't want to offend the very anal and specific roguelike crowd who doesn't play anything that is not an ASCII game made in the early 80s. But far be it from me to judge them, so we'll just hang back here. And the problem with the Splinter Gun, it seems like it trades range, well not range, but like scope for damage. Like it really feels like the damage it does is pretty bad. Oh, we blew up the turret. That's actually very nice. And we are going to hit level 5 probably after we kill this bird. No, pretty close. Come through here. Oh, took like 6 damage right there. Can't be making a habit out of that. The car is not exploded. The car has exploded, and it exploded some dudes in the process. We did level. Oh, no! Okay. I did not see that coming. Now, I wonder if I can hit these guys just like this. Okay, so we can at least take out some enemies. And I'm not crazy concerned about missing out on experience at this point. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, let's do one more. It's been a bad run so far. You know what? No. I don't want to use eyes. Like, kill me. Kill me! Okay, there we go. We're going to restart. Are you effing me in the B? I don't want to use eyes anymore. Give me melting or something. I got to find an enemy that'll actually kill me. You shit or get off the pot here. Okay, stop being so scared. Okay, this is steroids again. I find this acceptable. So let's do this. I'm sick of using eyes. That would be like our 3rd or 4th eyes run in 2 videos. So, and he's one of my least favorite characters. So let's mix it up with steroids again. That was the furthest we got, and we'll see if I can make something happen. I almost feel like it was a little easier to get further when I was playing like 1 character per episode, because it made it, you know, you like formulate a strategy over the course of the episode to deal with things that come your way. I'm not going to be able to level up here, unfortunately. That's disappointing. You can do it, steroids. Just fight it. Tour de France. Yeah, we'll come down here first, because usually it's like Isaac, you know, the item rooms and shops, they're always located in dead ends. Same with like the experience stuff in Nuclear Throne. They're usually hidden away. So you want to kind of go to the terminals before you go to the center. Of course, in Isaac, you could... Wow, the portal opened up already? This is like the smallest map I've ever seen in the game. Sledgehammer. Okay, I do like Sledgehammer instead of Laser Pistol, and my reasoning for that is because we can use like our right mouse button now as almost like a shield. We'll take Bloodlust, even though, again, I don't think it's that essential. The other upgrades that were there I didn't really like so much. So basically for right-click now, I can use 0 ammo. Okay, Sledgehammer still reflects bullets. Maybe I just wasn't hitting the bullets effectively before. And this is a machine gun. This is kind of nice, actually, because now I replace revolver with machine gun, which, again, I love a great deal, and I can just bash the shit out of these guys. Is that a crossbow? Crossbow, real good. Oh, no, 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 no. This is not good. Okay. Now, the crossbow, amazing item. We've got to clear out some space here. I'm going to die, and then we'll do another run, because this is goddamn crazy. Maybe we won't die, actually. I do want to make sure I pick up all this experience, obviously. And there's a lot of enemies still around. I'm not tooting my own horn and saying, like, you know, counting my chickens before they've hatched. I've used the wrong blanket phrase there. Okay. Still alive, which is crazy important for survival. Probably, quite obviously. Now, where's Big Bandit's up here? What do we have? Shotgun. I still prefer the machine gun. Come on, shoot, coward. You're only going to kill a man. So I'll just keep ricocheting shots back at him. But apart from that, the machine gun's doing dirty work as well. There, we hit him. Okay, there's this crossbow around. Oh, Jesus, thank God I killed him right there. So do I want to take the crossbow with me or keep the sledgehammer? I want to take the crossbow with me. Shotgun also potentially pretty valuable, but okay, down to the next floor. Rhino skin, rabbit's paw, thrown butt. Gives us 1 in 5 shots, don't cost ammo. Every gun all of a sudden becomes automatic. It's good, but I also think plutonium hunger is a little bit better. It'll also suck in the medkits to me, which is pretty important at this point, even though we might not get many more. Okay, so thank God I didn't accidentally shoot that toxic area over there. We're gonna probably basically like full auto our way through this part because there's just so many goddamn enemies. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we're fine. That doesn't explode. We got some enemies in here, and this is okay because we will just crossbow our way out of it. Assault slugger, I don't really like. Okay, will we hit level 4 here? Almost certainly. Okay. The crossbow, the laser is so nice. I'm still trying to get out of the habit of switching between weapons. It's something that you need to get used to as steroids, otherwise the ability doesn't have a huge benefit, and you're constantly, like, reconceptualizing which button does which in your mind. It's just a waste, really. And, you know, if you want to use this ability effectively, I think you have to learn how to, you know, internalize that. I almost died. Please let me level up before the end of this floor. Oh, God, he almost... Yeah, why can't I hit this man? He's the fastest rat alive. Okay, we did not level up. And that's pretty terrible because we're at, you know, next to no health. So, and we also have no ammo for our assault rifle. There, we were literally one enemy away. That was an incredible shot. And there's like a industrial strength med kit down here. 17 bullets. Okay, well, oh my God, we got another med kit. All right, somebody up there likes me. And again, very much worth noting, we have no no rabbit's paw, but also no fire eater. Like, all of the upgrades that I like by this point in the game, we do not have. So, I'm having to be exceptionally cautious. I don't even have that many bullets for what I would consider to be my primary weapon, which is the machine gun. Okay, we did blow him up, and hopefully we'll get some... we got some more bolts. You know, I like having the crossbow bolts as well, don't get me wrong. I would just prefer to have more bullets as well, because this is kind of my bread and butter, you know? We're gonna run through here, and we should be reasonably safe. Disc gun. No, thank you. Med kit. Yes, thank you. All right, that was very scary. Now we'll just walk over here. Where are the enemies that I'm missing? It's usually like a bird that's floated somewhere that I can't find. It's a shotgun. Tempting. As mentioned, here is this bird. Oh, bad damage. Very much so, but maybe we'll get a med kit at the end. Crossbow could potentially kill, like, many enemies at once here. We did get some extra HP back anyway. Okay. Oh, and there's some bullets. I knew it was ammo. I didn't know it was bullets. That was just a lucky guess. So, we could potentially pull this out. Keep in mind, we are going to have an upgrade or a mutation that comes after this. That may kit extremely useful. And that is Rhino skin, which is probably our... although, you know, Fire Eater's crazy useful here as well. But I took Rhino skin, and I'm happy with it. The extra HP is probably a little bit better for survivability, although, you know, if I explode, then I'll just be dead all at once. Okay, I did manage to hit the melee dude just before he hit me. I didn't even think about the other upgrades that were in there. Those are like second-tier upgrades, in my opinion. Was there like Lucky Shot, stuff like that? Not my favorites. Now, obviously, we've got some serious problems here with the amount of kind of like bullet hellness going on. Oh my God, one hit away from death again. Bird's so annoying. Okay. Just play it cool. You know, these enemies don't respawn, so as long as you just don't get killed and you take out one at a time. They'll drop med kits occasionally. Very, very occasionally. Just wanted to make sure Melee Master was dead. Okay, 5 health. That's very good. I'm just farming up some bullets here, basically. Could be a lot worse, quite frankly. Obviously, the triple shot snipers, very annoying to deal with, but as of right now, so far so good. We've managed to kind of navigate the treacherous waters here. Okay, now we wander in. 1's dead. 2's dead. Now we are in a tight spot. 3's dead. I did not get Fire Eater, so I got very lucky to not be hit by that man. But this is excellent now. Okay, now we've used a lot of crossbow bolts. Let's start using some bullets, because this is cleared out quite nicely. We're going to level up as well. Okay, yeah, continue shooting that car, please. Much appreciated. Double shotgun, not interested. Enemy is dead. That was probably the most skillfully I've ever taken out a floor. I'm going to guess that probably Scarier Face is our best one here, but we are still missing upgrades that I oftentimes consider essential, might not be the right word, but very, very useful. No Rabbit's Paw is the worst, but it can be survived, I think. I did kill Mr. Melee Man, so we just run out occasionally. This is exactly the same as the way we dealt with the last floor. But run out occasionally, shoot your bullets, kill an enemy, explode him if possible, farm medkits, live your life. Now we're almost out of bullets again. It's amazing to me whenever the crossbow ends up being like... Is that guy dead? He's gotta be. It's amazing to me whenever the crossbow ends up being like my go-to weapon, because normally it's so low on ammo, but we picked up a lot of bolts this time. Obviously, this is a scary moment for me. So we have Big Dog. We're gonna farm up as many of these guys as we can, because the less of them there are, the easier our life will be. Thanks to Bloodlust, we did just pick up a little bit more health. Now I need more ammo, or I may very well have to fight this dude with my fists, which is a situation that I don't relish the thought of. I can't shoot these guys up close. Okay, Big Dog is still not here. There's more HP. I'm almost out of crossbow bolts. 24 bullets. That's not very much to be fighting one of the final bosses here, but it might have to do. 23 crossbow bolts is more than enough to kill this boss. One hit will kill me, though, unless I get this. Okay. So, again, what am I doing? Slowly taking out the enemies so that I can fight the boss solo. And he explodes in, like, a big hail of bullets, so I assume we're probably going to die after that point. But at least if we can kill the boss, I'll feel reasonably good about the way things have gone. Oh, I ran out of ammo. That's why this guy is not dead. Okay, 21 crossbow shots. Oh, and there's some HP that I can take here. Okay, so I didn't take Euphoria, I think. No, I didn't. We'll just slowly work Big Dog down. The crossbow does so much damage that it's completely reasonable. Oh, we reflected that bullet back at him. Interesting. Yes, thank you, medkits. Oh, I blew myself up because I got way too close to him when he died. But apart from that, I had a lot of fun. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did. If you did, make sure to show your support by clicking the like button. It helps me out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more Nuclear Throne. I am slowly, you might not be able to notice it yet, but getting better at the game. And of course, as always, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.